Says I'm live. Maybe I got it. Okay, we'll say so. Turn on the torch, light up the flame. No, it's frozen. No, it's not frozen. Okay, be that way. I don't know. Let's see what it does in YouTube itself. Oh, actually, I got to do two things. One for YouTube and one for speech chat. Start that up. And that'll tell me if anybody's in the chat room, right? Right. Getting there. Come on. Okay. YouTube. Says one person's watching already. Thank you for being there. Maybe that's not in YouTube. That's where I need to be. Says in YouTube I have one person watching. Type in the chat room and say hi and see if you can see me. If not, I've got to work on a few things and I might have to come back in. I'm trying out some new cameras and all that sort of rah-rah. It says live now, one watching. Yay! Come on. Okay. Says in YouTube I have one person watching. That's what I thought. So you guys can hear me, and I'm going to go ahead and say the magic word. Well, not the magic words, but the words I usually say is turn on the torch, light up the flame. Time to melt some glass, my friends. There you are. Here I am to explain, to teach, and create again. Now, I said new cams, and this is a test of the emergency broadcast system. This station is conducting a test to find out whether this is being done live enough that everybody can see it or not. But hopefully it's everybody is seeing it. And thanks for being there. So, let me get into my live feed so I can see where the camera's going and what's going on. Okay, what you see here on your screen is above here is a camera angle right in front of the torch. And the real dark one, wait, there it is. Now, up here is hello and glad that you're joining me. And the one that's a little on the dark, I want to point, yeah, let's point, there we go. Over here in that top corner over there, I'm reversing it. But over here is a darker one, but there is a reason for that darker one so that you can see what's going on inside the flame a little easier. And you'll see what I can do about making it. No obligation, of course. Now, hey Tracy.
Can you show me how to make a ribbon like a cancer survivor color?
Yeah, I guess I can do that. I've got yellow right here, and let me see if I got some pink. I got some pink! Yeah. Ribbons are pretty much an easy deal. You can do it in clear first to try them out. And if you want to put a little loop on it so that people can wear it, that'll be a good thing too. But basically, the pink that I'm using is very bubbly, so I got to make sure I'm using a very light flame, not as sharp flame, more bushy, so it doesn't bubble all out of nowhere. So we'll see what we can do here. Let it round down.
Tracy Alung said, cool.
Now again, what you're seeing, you can see inside the darker one what's going on inside the flame. And then I've got, oops, I guess I either adjust, I must have kicked it. Oops. New cameras, new screw ups. So we're going to try this. Sorry guys. We'll get it sort of almost right. And I just probably screwed something up. That'll do it for right now. Now again, we got the camera angle above, right up there, that you can see it, and then one in front, and that'll help you to watch
Tracy Alung
once they're out of the flame.
I like the 3 camera views.
Thank you. I'm trying, and then I'm going to stretch that out into a ribbon. And how you do that is by just basically heating up that disc and stretching it. Like so. really simple. I think I got this. First you heat it up, and then you just layer it. It's not perfect yet, but it's going to get there. I just looped it, basically. Tweezers, tweezers, tweezers. There they are. Always where you're least expecting them to be. And it's just heating it up and curling it. That's all. And you just got to make sure that the two pieces come together. That's about the size of it. There we go. Probably got the loop backwards, but it'll do the trick. You get the idea. And then you could just take a pair of graphite rods. Okay, I'm going to put a bail on the top of this thing. This is just to give you a direction to go in. You just got to flatten the disc, make that ribbon, and then loop it around. You can do it with any color. I mean yellow, pink, blue. Tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? I know. Don't quit my glass blowing job.
Tracy said, "Thanks.
No
That
problem.
Will make a great gift for my friend."
Yep. Everybody's going through things. It helps to have something to give back to them. Again, I'm adjusting still my camera, so bear with me, folks. And again, now I can just show you. Oops. Let's see if this will work. Now you can see it a whole lot better too. That's cool. Up here you won't be able to see it as well because it's so dark. But that's a good angle to have that camera and to have it dark so that you can see what's going on inside the flame.
Tracy Alung said, "You're showing your age, that song."
What? I didn't hear you. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, that's just my story there, and I'm sticking to it. Oop. I made a jackalope the other day. Here, let me show you. I'm going to have a card up here or something so you can see those a little better. Oops. I'll get the hang of this eventually. Made a jackalope the other day, and I need
Tracy
to fix one of the antlers on it.
That will work.
Just fixed one of the antlers. I screwed it up. I dropped it. And on the way I dropped it, I dropped it. So where are you watching from, Tracy? And or anybody else in the room? I know we got a few of you. Hold on. I'm over here on the North Carolina coast, if anybody didn't know that. Right over there where Hurricane Florence came through. But I survived.
Tracy Alung said, "Florida."
Oh wow. My father lived down in Miami. He no longer lives, so my stepmother lives down there still. I've got to call her on Mother's Day. Oh, am I a bad son or what? I'm a bad son. Yep.
Tracy Alung said, Do you do this as a hobby or do you sell your work?
I do sell my work. If you are interested and or want to buy a lot of different pieces and or the same of 100 or so of the same, I can do requests like that as well. I'm trying to make an existence off of it. On YouTube now, I've got over 3,000 subscribers, and on Twitch, I've got over I've only been doing Twitch for a very, very short time. Twitch TV. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or not, and that's where I would be doing more long-term, in other words, videos that are like an hour to 2 hours long. And there is, oh look at that, just sitting there.
Tracy
Is the
said, I have been doing this for 3 months. Your videos are very informative.
Thank you, Tracy. I'm glad that they can be, and that's what they're there for. One of the things I have mentioned several times, but I'll mention it again.
B. Collins.
One of the main reasons why I got into doing
just got some
these.
Of his work. He is also a great teacher.
One of the main reasons why I got into doing these videos is because my father, when he died several years ago, he died of one of those dementia things where you forget everything. And I figured, hey, if I start to get this, I thought I need to show or try to teach it somehow down the road and right now even, so that more people can learn from my glass. And even after I've long since forgotten it all, people can still learn from this on YouTube, which is a good thing. I like that about YouTube, having over 400 videos to go from. Okay, any other requests? A cat, a mouse, a swan, a bear, a whale, a snail, a unicorn, dolphin, elephants? Yeah, that was the first thing I did. I went on Twitch TV shortly after I got the cameras going and said, this is a test. And we set up and did a quick elephant so that people could see it. I think I need to... yeah, it's still in the experimental stage. The most that people want to watch is up in the... I keep pointing in the wrong direction. Up there.
A pipe.
You want me to do a pipe. A pipe it shall be. I guess I could do some... Actually, I've got to work on some blue tubing, and I can make it the start of a pipe that I'm going to be doing. So, yes, and I know that that's one of the things I have not done on my YouTube channel yet, is made pipes. So if people want to complain, we'll see. But I have a lot to offer in all directions dealing with glass blowing. I'm not exactly the top #1 knowing everything all type guy, but I give you something that you can learn from and help you to go in the right directions. In other words, what I tell you is not written in stone. This is just a direction to go in so that you can learn something and make it your own. Make it your own designs and work as you go along. So, with that, let's get this. Of course, it's only been sitting there for about
B. Collins
8 hours, but
said, you're too humble.
I am. I got to be. Otherwise, my head doesn't fit through the door. You know how that is. Try it anyway. Okay. Tubing. I'm going to add more clear to this. You can see it here. I guess putting it in front here. No, well, I got some blue tubing. And I'm going to add some more clear over this. And then start making it's going to be a tiki head tobacco pipe. If that makes any dumb sense. There we go. And I also think I should probably go ahead and turn on the other. I got one 10 liter per minute concentrator going. I'm going to go ahead and put the other one on. I have access to 3, but the third one is not in the mix at the moment, but it will be eventually. Okay. Here we go. The first thing, this has been bench cooling right here. This thing has been bench cooling. Never put it in the oven. So what you got to do is when you put it, and this is some tubing that I made up earlier. Okay. So what you got to do is you got to warm it in. You just can't throw something cold into the flame, or it could crack, explode, or not be nice to you. So just remember that when you're doing, glass, that it's like, how do you boil a frog? You don't throw him in hot water, he'll jump out. But if you ease him into cold water and work your way up, all things are possible. And you can have some frogs too, I guess, if that's what you want. It. Now let's go one more place here, right there. And there. And one more thing, let's see, sheet chat. That way, yeah, I can see how it shows that I have 8 people watching, which is a good thing. And now I'm going to, this has all been warmed in. So now I'm going to go ahead and, I hope it doesn't confuse you too much to see it in 2 different directions going the same deal. I guess you'll have to concentrate on one picture at a time. Right. Now what I'm doing here is I'm heating up this rod that's in my right hand and layering it to the tubing that's in my left hand. And I am heating up the rod mostly and layering it in that way. And I'm also turning that rod at the same time. You can watch it sort of in that light. You can see it a little bit more clearly, but I am spinning it as I roll it down. There we go. Layering it in, easing it in. I'm not trying to overheat it, and I'm not, well, as you can see, it's kind of picking it up a notch so it'll melt a little faster. Oh yeah. Surprising just that one little boost does. And again, right now I've only got 2 10 liter per minute concentrators working this piece of glass. And it works out really, really well. Carlisle's are a mean working machine. Layering in all this clear. Yes, it's going to cause a few air bubbles and stuff, but it's going to be some good stuff. There we go. Now I'm going to heat this up and expand it a little bit and also stretch it out a little bit. This is becoming really, really thick tubing right now. And I need it thick, but I also need it to expand down a little bit too at the same time. It's hard to explain. Now, I'm not doing like a bubblegum bubble. I'm just blowing into it lightly, easily, equalizing the pressure a little bit more than the outside air. And if you do that and you realize that you're blowing out thin in one spot and it's still got some blowing to do and you want to get that thinner as well, give it just a little while. like right there. It's a little thinner right where it's a nice, well, you might not be able to see it, but right there, it's a little thinner. So what you do is you just leave it out of the flame a little bit more, or actually let it collapse all together again. You just got to learn how to blow and blow easy. And I'm using the blow hose, and it does make a big difference. Blow hose and swivel. Now I'm going to blow it out a little bit more, round it up. I've got an itch, but guess where that itch is? It's on the bottom of my foot, and I can't get to it right now because my hands are busy. That's going to have to frustrate the living daylights out of me for a little bit. Keeping it even is the fun part. It takes time and practice. Again, if you start to see it thin and blow out at one spot, you just sort of take it out of the flame.
Lionheart Glassworks said, "This is great. Thank you so much, Demon Face with smiling eyes."
Glad I could be there, guys. Tell people that I'm going to start doing more tubing and pipe demos on my channel. Maybe that'll give me the extra oomph I need to keep going. And again, if you want to buy anything from me, talk to me. Latest thing I did was some oil lamps. Turned out really, really nice. Okay, I think I've got the basic shape of the head that I want to use here. Not sure, but we'll get there. Okay.
T. Collins said, "Just sub to Lionheart Glass. Let's support our small community."
Yeah. Do some blue here.
Lionheart Glassworks said, "Thank you for your support, folded hands."
Okay. This may turn out and may not. This is going to be ugly but pretty at the same time. It's just a big tiki head.
T. Collins said, "Of course."
Now the other ear. Looks a little like, I don't know if you can see it or not. Maybe it's, we'll figure out how to do this later. Now, the brows and the nose. Big bulky nose.
Lionheart Glassworks said, cameras are working great. I can really see what's happening.
Yeah, that's one of the things I didn't like about the other camera. It just didn't really show off what was going on inside the flame. And I tried, I broke one of my didymium lenses to a nice set of, that had the shade on it. And I decided to go ahead and slice that. I keep forgetting, slice that over there. Yeah, over there. Blow it up a little bit. It's having fun. I'm having fun. Now the eyes. I think I'm going to do green eyes. I still have to. Yeah, green eyes. Or dark blue. Why not? I don't know. No, I'm going to do a blue. Or, no, well, let's see. Sort of a satin blue.
Lionheart Glassworks said, how many years have you been doing glass?
Too many. I've been doing it since 1982 and still learning. Learning right now. Now the big teeth. Need to make a thinner rod here, or a quick stringer here. This is going to be the outside lip to the mouth. Yeah, like I've done this 400 times, right?
Lionheart Glassworks. Good. Awesome. I've been doing glass full time for 24 years.
I never was a great business manager is one of my problems. I need to sit down with somebody that really knows their business and help me to get mine going again. I made an existence off of glass blowing many years ago, but for the last 18 years, I've had to do a paper pushing job. Well, I had to do a job where a money trail job. My wife that I had at the time wanted to know exactly how much money. 1 month I could bring in, $2,000 or $3,000. The next month it could be $150 a weekend. And she wanted to know exactly how much was coming in so that she could know exactly how much was going out. She just didn't have that faith that my glass could do the job. So for years I tried to make her happy. And now we're divorced, trying to make me happy again. And glass is one of the deals that I have always loved doing and enjoyed immensely. So now let's see, what color can I do the teeth?
Lionheart Glassworks. Said. I spend more time selling than making glass. LOL.
Well, yeah, we know that. I know that feeling too. I guess I can use this. This will probably turn out okay. Now this is going to be fun. Oops. I got it caught on the top lip. Don't do that to me. Get off of there. You see what I'm doing in just a little while? Okay. I guess I got to do it with the finer shears of life.
Lionheart Glassworks. Said. I learned in the Northwest. Your approach is so different. I'm learning so much by watching your videos.
Well, my approach is, when I learned, there was no internet. So I had to learn or give it up trying. These scissors are too short, but I'm doing it anyway. High precision cutting instrument, right? Trying to show it off and I can't. Yeah, that's just a pair of nipping shears.
C. Collins. Yeah. I wish I had that skill. I still mess up on my bowl push. I made an awesome 2-tone fume spoon pipe last week but messed up my bowl push. Epic
Ouch.
fail.
Well, I try to keep my tools out of the flame, but sometimes, no matter what you do. Let's see if you can see that. Let the glare go out of it for a little bit. There we go. And I only had 3 cavities. I'm going to have to get it so that I can flip up and flip down the light a little bit. Not the light, but the shade that I have on top so you can see it a little easier. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring down...
Hard glass works. I learned before the internet. I had to do an 8-month apprenticeship in Washington State to get started.
Wow. I just sat down in front of propane blowtorch to begin with, and then I got an oxy settling torch and just did propane oxygen on there. And kept pulling, twisting, and stretching. I also learned that you can make smaller things and not waste as much gas and glass, and people enjoy seeing smaller things. So that was my actually it's a motto on my business card: no job too small. And you know, when you can get them down, and you can see that in one of my albums on Facebook, looking under glass thing, you know, Luke and Libby photos albums. Actually, I'll put a link to it down below.
Can you shrink the full shot to give more room for the close-up?
Well, I can only do this, probably.
Lionheart glass.
No, that won't work either. Just where the cameras are.
To sell my work.
My YouTube feed on Twitter, but I haven't really done much with Twitter. I guess since the president does things with Twitter, I could do things with Twitter too, right? I'm just not so Twitter-pated.
I started a couple months ago, but only have 6 tanks of oxygen used, so my hours aren't too hot. I spend more time watching than creating. My 9-year-old even watches Blue Libby videos with me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the whole nother, the bowl push at the top here. Let's see if I got the bowl push handy. Whistle while you work. I haven't done the one in a while, so I've got to make sure I've got the bowl push handy. Not there, not there, not there. Get in there? Nope. Nope. Not there. I've seen it recently. Warm that whole thing up again. Now I'm also recording this one, and what I'm going to do is I want you guys to vote. I'm going to put both videos, one the recorded video, and also we got the live video.
Post a short video of it while it's still hot, and they usually sell immediately. Hope this helps you.
Making sure that you got enough molten glass.
C. Collins said, YouTube helps me sell most of my work.
Yeah, YouTube. I got to start selling here too. That's what I'm trying to do. I say, hey, if you're interested in this, but I don't come out and say you got to buy it or else. Okay, we got a little bit of spiking to do around the head. And I'm going to do a blowhole back here on this guy. Just did the bow push down, and it's a nice even flow right towards the middle. Might need to smooth it out just a little bit, but nothing major. Hadn't thought about the carb.
Daryl Roche said, "Sorry, Lou. I find it hard to really see what you're doing."
Yeah, I know.
Please.
Thank you. Sorry, I will get better. This is just the first time me using these, so we will see how it works out. Sorry, and I do appreciate you being there. I do. I forgot about the carb. Where can I put the carb? I guess I could put it left cheek. Right cheek. Yeah, left cheek. Actually, you know what? I'll put the carb in later. I have to put the blow where I'm going to seal this tubing to it. Right here. Oh yeah, I will. Definitely will. I'll get it right. It's just a matter of playing with it until I feel like, hey, this is doing good. Okay, now we're going to take, where are we? Nope. Nope. I guess I'm going to have to use this.
Lionheart Glassworks said, "When people want to make a purchase, I post it on ETS and real quick and send them the link where I use
Etsy, yes. I haven't used Etsy yet. I do need to learn how to use Etsy as well.
That should be not as good.
Warming in this other piece of tubing that I did before. And I'm going to blow that out and make the seal right there. This is getting scary. Hi guys! Cobalt is a very good color to use in most glass, and I use turbo cobalt to make this blue with. That's why it's still a very, very dark blue, even though if you'd used just cobalt blue on it, it would have turned lighter blue as you made the piece of tubing. And I did the tubing like last night or the night before on here, so. Blend that out a little bit, and these are going to go together real well.
Lionheart Glassworks said, I am more than happy to help you in any way I can.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. We're going to have to do some messenger chatting or somewhere. But right now, as you can see, my hands are full. You full?
Calling.
Here we go.
ETSE is great. I suck and still make around 200 a month on sales.
Wow.
I know it's not much, but I work 65 hours a week, so my time is it truly invested?
Yeah. I hear you. And that's a good thing. Again, I've got to learn how to sell. I've never been a great salesman. I mean, I've gone to sell my pipes and stuff at a place, and I'd say, I would like 16. No, make it 15. No, make it 14. No, 12 in my final offer. And the guy hasn't even opened up his mouth yet. That's what you call undercutting yourself. And I know that that's wrong. But sometimes you just don't know when to sell it right, I guess. This is all even out, really smoothing out really, really well and crazy. The best way I can describe this. Look at that. You would think I would know what I was doing, right? Wait, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to learn how to so that people can see exactly what I'm doing from all the camera angles going on. That's it. That's part of the process. It really is. Okay, now I got to take off at the bottom here. Should have done that before I did this, but that's okay. Seal that right up and pull that down to where it's nothing but blue. Right now it's a clear bottom.
B. Collins said, maybe we can work something out. I'd be open to a bulk buy for resale purposes. Lionheart Glassworks said, my glass is only okay, but I am more of a salesman, so I get away with it. LOL.
Yeah, I'll learn all you guys' names and stuff. Names to me like the Atlantic Ocean. I'm sorry, guys. B. Collins, I'm familiar with, and it's still going to be one of those deals where putting names to faces are the fun part. I know.
B. Collins said, me too, haha.
I tell people it's like the Atlantic Ocean. Most of it goes right on over my head, but eventually they do sink in. Wow. This is getting scary and big, but cool. Thanks for the challenge, B. Collins. I think it's working out good. Getting it to sit by itself is going to be the fun part. Uh-oh. I didn't realize what I was doing. He's sort of cattywampus. You can see the bottom. I know what to do. Here we go. This will help me see what I'm doing right and wrong. There we go. Maybe round him. Melt it in. Let it flow. Don't get angry at it. The oven's on too, and I'm glad for that.
It's a Sherlock pipe.
Yes. Got a little bit bigger than I was expecting it to be. But I think it's going to work out really, really well. It's a nice hammer time type, I guess. There we go. I still have to come up with carb, and I haven't figured out where to put it yet. I guess I could put it near the tip of the nose, but that would kind of ruin the effect. Oh, right under the chin. That'll work it. It'll be kind of funny looking, but it'll give him a interesting look to his skin.
Lionheart Glassworks said, if I made this pipe I could get $100 for it before it went into the till.
Wow.
Ha ha ha.
I'll let that happen. See, I'm the type that still I undersell myself, but I know I can make money at it even at the undersell price. So it's learning to sell it.
B. Collins said, I haven't done a two-piece Sherlock yet. This is great to watch and learn.
I think that'll be a good place to put it without too much trouble. Card will be kind of crazy looking there, but it'll do the job. That's one ugly pipe. I wish you could see it. There we go.
Tracy Alon said, you should make a pipe out of yours now.
Now that I could probably do too. Because I do a nice miniature version of it. Here's one. And that's got a loop on it for a pendant piece. Yes, it's the Marble Universe brand of not millimeter, but hey, it does a trick. Trying to think something else this thing needs. Maybe a crown of thorns. That's what I'll do, just towards the front here. Yeah, I've never been a great business manager. Great artist, great teacher, but not a good business manager. Just learn to flow the glass is my best, don't fight the glass. Glass will always win. Get it the right color and just let it flow in and everything will work good for you, not against you.
Tracy Alon said, how did you make a hole in the push? Did I miss it?
Yes. I blew the hole before I did the push, long before I did the push. And I usually do a hole that's a little bit smaller than, it looks like I might have to go all the way around just to make it look right. But I did a hole. Matter of fact, I'll do another one. I'll do a quick demo on the bowl push just a second. There we go.
B. Collins said, have to run, thanks for sharing, I can't wait to get a pipe from you.
Okay, B, we'll definitely get there and have to charge you double.
Tracy Alon said, I saw the video on the hammer.
Yep. And again, if there's anything that you want made by me, hey, I got to make a living. Takes a little bit of time and effort. I've gotten most of what I need for tools right now, but I do need to get keep the money coming in. I love the audience too. It makes a big difference in my life. Knowing you guys are out there cheering me on makes a big difference in my life, believe it or not.
Lionheart Glassworks said, I'm in North Carolina. I also do farmers markets and festivals. I am signed up for 27 more shows between now and the second week of September.
Wow. How many? 27? That's a good thing. Yeah, I thought about getting that Visit NC event thing sent to me.
I must have been buffering.
Yeah, that's a possibility there too. Now I've also recorded this, and I will put this right next to the other one and let you guys see the difference in the quality, and see if it also comes through with the voice from voice speak or chat speech type thing going on, and that will be cool if it does. And then you guys can really hear, and I can then turn around and probably dump the live feed, and then turn around and put on well, leave the live feed because it actually shows the text, which is a good thing as well. Now let's warm this in, and now let's work on the back end of this baby. Okay. Yeah, like talking English to it. No, Visit NC. It gives you they'll send you a calendar for all the things that are happening in NC in North Carolina. I've done it before, and it does make a difference to find out a quick, if you have a lull on a weekend, you can call them up and say, hey, do you have an empty space? And they say yes. And it's been a while since I've done that routine, but I can do it. And I'm the lazy cuss that wants to wait until the last minute to do it anyway. I've also done matrix gatherings. Those are fun. Check that out. Person wanted a square box type mouthpiece. So we're going to give her a square box type mouthpiece. Might even have to do one more of these guys because I like it so much. Okay, pinch out this baby. Fire polish is next because I really distorted the color. Come on, here we go. Pinch, pull. Didn't quite get there. Hated that. That's not gonna do. That came off. That's not good. That should be thin enough. Pair of wire cutters. That widened it enough that I can get the reamer in. There we go. Yeah, it has some real rustic look to it. I'll admit that. It's not perfect. But it's a one-of-a-kind piece. I'll tell you that right now.
Lion Glassworks. Zip. On Festival Network Online you type in your address and get lists of shows within a chosen distance.
Yes.
It's a gold mine. Farmers markets are cheap and overpriced. Money is often better than festivals.
Yes. I do a farmer's market that's, well actually it's called the Curb Market, same idea, in Moorhead, and it's only on Saturday, and it's only like one day a week, and I can show up if I want to, and if I don't show up, that's fine too. And it's only like $15 for me to set up. They had the first time they set up or did it was this last Saturday, because they've had because of Hurricane Florence, and it was the first time that they had a chance to. They had to redo the roof. They had to do a whole bunch of stuff to the thing. And that's done. I'm sorry I didn't show it to you guys, but I needed to get that in the oven. I've really stressed that out big time, and I will show you pictures of it later on YouTube and Instagram. Well, not YouTube, but Instagram. I'll do picture. I'll put pictures of it up there on Instagram. Now, that was something I was trying to say that I would put. Oh, my photo album from Facebook. I can do I'll do a URL down below, which will show or tell all about. There we go, down below. Actually, give it thumbs up, though. We need thumbs up. We don't need thumbs down. So arrow down.
Lionheart Glassworks.
And that show some of the glass figurines that I do.
Island. LOL, we are in the same area.
Really? I'm more towards Moorhead, yeah. If you are interested, maybe we could get together and chat at lunch at McDonald's or something like that one of these days. We'll do that too. If you just happen to be down towards Moorhead. Have to charge you double, but we'll get there. Now, I think I'm going to call this episode of YouTube shut down for the night, because I don't like to do more than an hour show. And I think I'm running at about an hour and 15 hour and 20 minutes at this point anyway. Let me check. I can check through my chat deal. Let's see. I've been on for, an hour and 6 minutes. Wow. That's surprising. But the tubing I did, I can also do a cross-reference to encasing blue exotic tubing, or actually encasing tubing from scratch is what I do. And I actually just layer it on some 9mm and 9.5 heavy wall and layer it up with clear over that, and it's turbo cobalt, which is a very dark blue, but once you put in tubing like that, it's almost like a cobalt blue.
Said, can't wait to meet you. Have a wonderful night.
You too, and as always, carpe vitro, everybody, and as I always say also, enjoy your day.
Tracy Olung said, thanks so much. See you next time.
Yep. Now let's see if I know what I got to do. I've got to end the stream here, and I don't know if I can or not. Nope. Let's try that one. Back it. Oh, there we are. End the stream. Carpe vitro, and enjoy your day. Thank you, guys.
Me. Said. Thank you everyone.
Wow. Folder. Videos. Wait. Turn on the torch, light up the flame, time up the flash. There you are, Jake. I hate that.
Zanin Hamish. Said. You're still live, Lou.
I am still live. Should have ended the stream. Interesting. I thought I ended the stream. Let me check it again. Huh. End stream. I did. I clicked it. Thank you. Let's try it again. Yes. Oh, that's a problem. End of the stream. I will fix that.